Premier League rant for match week 13. You know what I'm saying? Let's come together and complain about this table or celebrate this table. Anyone that fits your club. You understand? So yeah, Arsenal is still number one. You know what I'm saying? These elephants, they have not yet fallen down from the tree. We are still waiting for them to fall, but these people, they don't want to fall down. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, in this Arsenal versus Chelsea match, it looked as if this was where this elephant would have actually dropped points. As in, they would have actually lost. This match looked like that match because of the way Chelsea was playing before that red card. It looked as if Arsenal was going to have a very long night, you understand? But then, you know, I don't know, the universe just supplied them that red card. You understand? The universe just sent Caicedo as a messenger to give them 1 point. Honestly speaking, what would have happened if it was 11 versus 11? If Arsenal was struggling versus 10 men, then only God knows what would have happened versus 11. But you know, it is that grace we are talking about. The grace of God is upon Arsenal. Grace carried these people and they left that place and they still left that place with 1 point. They still managed to leave that match with 1 point. You know that this Arsenal is highly favored. They are carrying grace. That was by God's grace. So yeah, we have to give credit to Arsenal for having that grace. They're still on top of the table. You know what I'm saying? Man City, you know what I'm saying? Man City is would be the happiest club in this race so far because of Arsenal drop points, Chelsea drop points, Man City got their own 3 points. So Man City would have been happy with that result. They've closed the gap with Arsenal. You know what I'm saying? Now they're in second position. Chelsea tried so much. They actually tried very well. We have to give kudos to Chelsea, Reece James, Sanchez, Chaluba, all of them. Very good defensive display. They held their own against Arsenal. 1 man down, you are holding your own against Arsenal. Full squad. That is not an easy thing to do because Arsenal is a very dangerous club. Then Aston Villa beats Wolves. You know what I'm saying? The Wolves is a relegation club. See them, they have relegated already. No need to talk about them. Aston Villa, they look like they're in the title race. Let's see how consistent they can be. Brighton has also been consistently getting victories after victories. You know what I'm saying? Brighton has been... Like, see, these guys, they've been incredible. They played Nottingham Forest. I don't know if Nottingham Forest scored, but I know that Brighton scored 2 goals. So, yeah, Brighton definitely deserves to be in the top 5. They definitely deserve to be in Europe. And Sunderland as well, they were able to do a comeback against Bournemouth. Like, can you imagine when they went 2 goals down in 15 minutes? Bournemouth scored these people 2 goals in 15 minutes. I thought it was over. These people pulled a remontada on Bournemouth. Sunderland, they are not joking. For it to do comeback against Bournemouth, trust me, I know Bournemouth very well. Sometimes I am Bournemouth customer as a Man U fan. I know what Bournemouth can do. So for it to come from 2 goals behind to beat Bournemouth, that is incredible. Very well-deserved victory, well-deserved 6th place position for Sunderland. They deserve to be in Europe, honestly. Man United, you know what I'm saying, we went to Crystal Palace home, a place where we are the normal customers. We went there and we made them the customers. You see, this Manchester United, we are a very bipolar club. You see, I don't know what's wrong with us. Match that we are supposed to win, we will not win. It's the one that we are supposed to go there and hopelessly lose. That's the one that we'll go and win. We'll go and hopelessly win it. Look at these people. If you see Everton and you see Crystal Palace, which one do you think we're supposed to win and which one do you think we're supposed to lose? Obviously, you think that we are supposed to beat Everton and lose to Crystal Palace. What happened is the reverse. We lost to Everton that had 1 man down. We now need to beat Crystal Palace in their home. What kind of a this club here? What kind of reverse psychology is that one? But yeah, we beat Crystal Palace, our oppressors. You know what I'm saying? I'm happier beating Crystal Palace than beating Everton. If that make any sense, if that can make you feel better as a Man U fan, it's much better beating Crystal Palace than to beat Everton. So yeah, we'll take it. Liverpool finally, they were able to come out of, you know what I'm saying, the I don't know, the course of losing. There's a rumor that they've given Arne Slot an ultimatum to win 7 points out of 9 points out of the next 3 games. He should get at least 7 points. And he has started getting the points. Yeah, he couldn't afford to lose this match. If not, he's already disqualified. So yeah, Liverpool beats West Ham 2-0. We later came to find out that Paqueta actually booked tickets for that game. Because I don't know, the way, see, Paqueta worked hard for that red card. He was trying, so he put in his best effort to collect that red card. So only God knows how much he put in Sportsy. We are still trying to find out. We are still trying to calculate how much he won yesterday. Because of West Ham may have lost, but Paqueta won. He was the biggest winner there. You understand? Then Crystal Palace, obviously, they fell at the hands of Manchester United. See, if you're a tough club, this is the Crystal Palace that's been tormenting this Liverpool. Liverpool, you guys should thank us. We have avenged you people. You understand? Crystal Palace, they've been tormenting Liverpool. We went there and we tormented them. We used set piece and finished them. You understand? And speaking of set piece, it's the same set piece that Chelsea used to score Arsenal. I even forgot to mention that. Like, can you imagine? The corner people, they were cornered in Stamford Bridge. Well, as for Brentford, they were able to win their match against Burnley. I think it was 3-1. You know what I'm saying? See, I don't understand this Brentford. Like, they seem to be winning matches, you understand, but for some reason they're still always in mid-table. Brentford, they are a good team. They've been a decent team this season. They used to win matches, but somehow they're always in this 10s, between 10 and 13. I don't know how they don't used to rise out of this zone. But yeah, it was a good victory for them. Bournemouth lost to Sunderland, obviously. For me, there's no shame in losing to Sunderland. They've been good this season. But Bournemouth, they were in top 4 at some point. They were in top 4, top 6. Look at where they are now, 11th. I know that the gap in points is not that much, but it's just... Oh, yeah, speaking of top 4, look at Spurs. I'm even talking about Bournemouth. Look at Spurs here. What is Spurs doing in 12th position? If not that they are a shameless club, you in your house, Chelsea will come and destroy you. As if that shame is not enough, you still allow Fulham to come to your house and beat you 2-1. Just look at Spurs. These people were in top 4 before. See, they are 12th. What kind of manager are you going to call now? What kind of manager are you going to summon that will come and help this club? They are 12th. As well. See, Tottenham, I really don't know how they made it to like top 6, as a top 6 club. We need to reevaluate that thing. Remove Tottenham from there, put Newcastle. And see the Newcastle I'm talking about. Newcastle is 13th. Like, what is going on? See, I don't understand this. What is going on? Although Newcastle, they were able to beat Everton that we are considering as a big club. Look at Everton is even below themselves. We are considering Everton to be a tough fixture. Newcastle beats them 4-1. The same Everton that came to Man U and took 3 points. This Newcastle that is supposed to be in top 6 instead of Spurs, Newcastle beats the Everton that beat Manchester United. I don't know. Are you seeing the correlation? But let me not dwell too much on that. These 3 clubs, they can stay there for all I care. I don't care, Fulham won their match against Tottenham and somehow they're still 15th. There's nothing much to say about that. Finally, this guy, Sean Dyche, he lost with Nottingham Forest. He lost to Brighton. I honestly thought that he would at least draw that match, but for Brighton to go to his house, to Nottingham Forest home, and win him there, that means these Brighton people, they are not to be taken lightly. They're in 5th position. They're actually a very good side. The rest of the table, it doesn't concern anybody. West Ham lost to Liverpool. We're expecting more from them, but Paqueta had other plans. So yeah, that is the entire rant for this Premier League week. It's a generally positive week. Most big clubs, they did what they're supposed to do. Arsenal and Chelsea, none of them lost. Man City didn't lose. Man U didn't lose. Liverpool didn't lose. The top 6, everybody is happy except for Spurs. Everybody is happy. So yeah, that was a very good week. See you guys next time.